is Oma speaking, or Grandma, whatever you want to call me.
Momo.
Or Momo. And this recipe is for my grandchildren, and for my great-grandchildren, for my daughters, and anyone who wants to make Oma's pies. I have in here 4 cups of flour, a half a cup of packed brown sugar. Don't matter if it's dark brown or golden brown sugar, as long as it's brown sugar. A half a cup of real packed brown sugar in here. Also in here is about a half a teaspoon of salt in here already. And also my secret ingredient is 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder. It all is in here. Then 1 pound of lard. Do not use shortening. If you're going to use shortening, you must throw your pie dough away because you can't roll it out. I tried it and I had to throw a whole batch of pie dough in the garbage. Use lard only. That's the only way you're going to make good pies. And before you start mixing your flour and everything, make sure you remove your diamond rings, ladies, because you never get the dough out of your diamonds. Just take everything off, watch whatever. Then I use this pie cutter. I bought a good one here. This is a real good one. I had a cheaper one, but after a few years I had to throw it in the garbage. So this one is a really good one. Then I mix everything in here like that. The time is only going to take me 5 minutes to mix the lard in the flour, in the ingredients. And it takes me 5 minutes anyways. But make sure your lard is in room temperature, not from the fridge. And then you mix it really good. These are the ingredients. Then, when it's all done, mixed very good, it's going to feel like wet sand, you know. And then you take an egg in the measuring cup. This has to be mixed really good. Get all the lard in the flour. It's already forming pretty good.
Let's see what it looks like.
But the lard has to be room temperature.
Let's see what you got. Let's see what it looks like.
It's like this, but it's not quite. I'll tell you what it looks like when I'm finished after 5 minutes of cutting.
So explain again what's all in there again.
4 cups of flour, a half a cup of packed brown sugar, half a teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder. You mix that all together in the flour before you...
And one pound of lard, right? 1 pound of lard.
1 pound of lard, yes. No shortening. Never use shortening. There. It's like this, you see? It's like a wet sand, you know? These are eggs, Susie.
In the fridge.
You go like this. Take the dough out. It takes me 5 minutes. It shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes either. So then you take 1 egg in the measuring cup and like that. I need a fork now. I need a fork. And I use old-fashioned tablespoons of vinegar. If you don't have an old-fashioned tablespoon, use your ordinary tablespoon, but use 2 of them because this is a bigger one. So 1 old-fashioned tablespoon of vinegar goes in here. I bought this from home, you see, that's not a vinegar jar, but... And then a fork. Where's the fork? Here's a fork. You beat the egg really, really good in the vinegar. It's all really good. I don't spill it, I spill it in here, it doesn't matter. Then I fill it up with cold water. Like that. Oops, maybe. Then I go again with the fork like that, you know. Then I pour it all over here. Then I take the fork and I mix it really good. The flour will absorb all the liquid, the vinegar, everything's in here. You see how it is like that? Nothing to it. Nothing to it. Okay, now that is all mixed up in here, good. Then you take what I do, saran wrap, you see? Saran wrap. Because the pie dough is not ready for rolling out. The pie dough has to go in the fridge. I make my pie dough after supper at night. Then I put it in the fridge overnight. The next morning, or whenever you have time, doesn't matter. You take it out of the fridge and start rolling it out. Oh boy. Yeah, like that. Saran wrap it. Now you see, go like that. Like that. Hold your hand in here. Go like that, switch. That goes in the sink. Fold it up. Now you have a very priceless pie dough that no one makes but you, with this particular recipe that you got for your grandma and oma. Like that. It can go in the fridge. Let's put it in the fridge. It can stay there at least 7 or 8 hours anyways. If you make it in the morning, at night you can hold your pies out. Now here is the pie, some pie dough I made. And before you do that, you sprinkle flour. You see, because you only use 4 cups of flour in there, you're going to need that 1 cup to roll it out. Most recipes calls for 5 cups of flour. But mine is 4 cups of flour, and the 5th one I use for rolling out. And when you take dough, pretend you're making a nice snowball. In the winter time you have snow. Make a nice snowball. The size that fits your hand, like that. You see? Like that. Now this one fits in a 10-inch pie plate. Like that. You go like that a few times. Then you can go like that. Flatten it a little bit. That's what I do. Exactly what I do. Then I take my rolling pin. Like that. Roll it out. And it's so nice, like velvet. See? Like that. Woof. And any man can make this pie, because most men are better cooks than women. So I was told. And you roll it out according to your pie plate. But this particular pie dough, don't roll it out too thin, because of my secret ingredients, you know. You don't want to show the food right with the pie dough. Like that. You see here? That, it's nice. Now, I know many have some problems picking up the pie like that. So you go like that, lift it up, like that, see, like that. Now, do not stretch no pie dough. Go like this, inside first. Then, you don't cut with no knife, you go like this. Just watch what I'm doing, kids, because that's a secret. What happens is, you see, like that. Then use it again for your top. They're always good, you can always use it, whatever. Okay, where's my pie filling now? I make my own pie filling. because I can't afford to buy them in the store. They're too expensive, you know. So when I do rhubarb and Saskatoon berries, I pick them, you know. And this your top crust is right here. Before we roll that one out, we take the pie. I froze it, thawed out and everything like that. And we put it on here like that. Saskatoons and rhubarb. That's very nice. Very nice. Do it generously. Don't make your pie too cheap. You know. Don't overfill them. See, I got a little bit left in here. Those yogurt containers are very nice for freezing pie filling. And I use them. See, a little bit more here. Just that they're nice. You don't want to fill them too much because when you start baking, you don't want to have it running in the oven. And it'll be a mess. This is like that. Now we're going to make the top crust. This is like velvet. It's just easy. Any child can roll them out. See? And use that flour. See? See? Go like that. See? Go like this. Flour. Like this. Remember, ladies, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Don't forget that. The same dough you can use if you want to make chicken pie. You make your own goulash with leftover chicken. See here, like that again. Okay, this particular recipe, before I forget to tell you, do not run it out too thin. Nice, nice. See the thickness I made it here like this. It's easy to pick up because it's a special recipe. No one else has that. Go like this. Now, here comes the secret. Like that. Go like this again. Like that. Keep turning the thing around. Just use your palm. Go like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. Now, Mandy, I want to show you. Because when you make my pie that time, you had trouble with that. So we go like this. See my finger here? Go like this. And you tuck it in. Just like when you make a bed, you know, you tuck your sheet in underneath the mattress. You tuck in the edges so your juice don't run all over the oven. I need one more egg. Thank you. Egg. Now here is an egg, another egg put in here, like this. You see? Susie, I need some white sugar too, please. You beat that egg very, very good. I mean, spend some time on beating this egg really good because it's going to be the top of your pie, okay? So it's nice. Well blended, like that. Now you take the same brush that I used to wipe off the flour. You go like this, and you go like this. One egg will do 3 pies. Really good like that. Take your time. Don't ever be in a hurry to make a good pie. You can make beef pies, you can make turkey pies, chicken pies. Heck, years ago, I used to, when I was living in town here, I was making chicken pies for the teachers in school here. There was a whole bunch of beef pies, turkey pies, chicken pies. I made them up like that. I didn't put the egg on there because meat pies don't need this. And they want them frozen on Friday after school. They come and pick them all up. I made about 100 pies a month for the teachers like that. They put in the order on Monday morning and I start baking. You see how it is nicely? It's nicely Even you go in the edges, you know, go all around, make sure you do a good job. Take your time. See, when you make your pie with love, it makes a difference, because it's going to taste much better. There you go. This goes over here. Now, some sugar now. Sprinkle it gently on all over. Don't mess the place, but real gently, like, don't dump it on top, but just sprinkle nicely the sugar like that, on the edges, you know, on the edges like that, just like that. See? I'm telling you, girls, you can go wrong. Need a Kleenex or something. Susie, you need it.
Paper towels there.
Where's the towel?
Right underneath the microwave. On a stand right there. The microwave.
Okay. That's what I do too. I use a little bit of paper towel, because you spill a little bit of egg on the side, whatever, with the brush. And then you go with the Kleenex or the paper towel, whatever. You do that, you see. And you might even go around the bottom, because this pie is going to go in the oven, you see. At 350. You preheat your oven at 350 Fahrenheit. No higher. Then that pie goes in the oven for 1 hour exactly. You can put your timer on there. You see what I do with a fork after to make air holes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This pie goes in the oven at 350 Fahrenheit for 1 hour. And your whole house is going to smell like beautiful pie. This one goes in the oven. Set your timer. 1 hour exactly. After 1 hour, you take then your oven mitts, because it's hot. You take your pie and get something to put it on, because it's a hot surface. And there comes your pie. See, this is your pie. Beautiful pie. This is a strawberry. No, this is a rhubarb and Saskatoon berry pie too. But you see what happens when it comes out, you make your indents, but then when it comes out, it kind of smooths out. But this is your pie, your super pie. The best pie you'll ever make for your husbands or your family. And this is for all of you kids. That's it.
And there you have it. Oma 101. Pie making day. Rachel Ray's got nothing on her.
No, that's for sure. Actually, you should. It's still running, Susan.
Right.
I was thinking, I bet you could even sell this recipe.
Yeah, probably.
Huh?
Maybe.
Here. So we got some pie filling left. I'm going to put this pie dough in here.
Okay. Now.
And this one here has to go in the freezer. Okay?
Yeah.
I forgot to mention also to you that one recipe will make 4 of those 10-inch pies or 5 8-inch pies. Like the 10-inch pies, like a 9 and a quarter inch or 10 inch, the same size as far as I'm concerned. So it makes 5 8-inch pies or 4 10-inch pies. That one recipe, so you know that it's not just for one pie that you spend 1 pound of lard and all that stuff. It's for 4 pies.